Now, welcome to my lecture on moving average and autoregressive models. So, this is a part of my lecture on time series analysis. So, in this lecture, I will cover the basic definition of a moving average series and what is an autoregressive series and what is an autoregressive moving average series. Now, how these are used in time series analysis. Now let us start. Now let us see what is a moving average process. Now we have the general representation of the value of a time series at time t, zt equal to at plus j equal to 1 to infinity. This is psi j at minus j. So that is your time series value at time t. Zt is expressed in terms of a white noise process, because at these are random variables having normal distribution with mean 0 and a constant variance sigma square. Now this is the general representation of any stationary time series, and here in the right side we have an infinite series. So this is an moving average model consisting of infinite number of terms. Now we first consider here what is finite order moving average models, where except for a finite number of weights in psi j, they are set to 0. That means in the right side zt equal to at plus j equal to 1 to infinity psi j at minus j. Here we consider up to some finite number of terms and the remaining we put it as 0. So this becomes a finite order moving average model. Now what is an autoregressive model? These are based upon the idea that the current value of the time series zt can be expressed as a function of past values, because we have studied that a time series has two different representations. So one in terms of a white noise process and second in terms of the past values. So when we consider the finite number of terms in a moving average, in a white noise representation, it is called as a finite order moving average, and when we consider zt as a function of the past values, we get the autoregressive models. And if we consider the finite values in the right side, finite number of terms, so that is a autoregressive model or autoregressive presentation. So if we consider the mixture of both autoregressive and moving average, then it becomes an ARMA model, ARMA. So now let us consider the finite order autoregressive process of order P. Autoregressive process means here the value of the time series, that is zt, is expressed as a function of its past values. So if we consider the value zt as a function of p past values, then it is called as a autoregressive process of order p. So that means we write zt, that is equal to phi 1 zt minus 1 plus phi 2 zt minus 2 plus up to so on phi p zt minus p plus at. So here the value zt is expressed as the values in terms of zt minus 1, zt minus 2, zt minus p values, and plus a random component 80. So here the coefficients phi1, phi2, phi-p are the finite set of weight parameters which are non-zero constants. So here Zt is a stationary process. Now we assume that At it is a white noise with zero mean and constant variance sigma a square. And this resulting process Zt equal to phi1 Zt minus 1 plus phi2 Zt minus 2 up to so on phi p Zt minus p plus up to 80. This process is a autoregressive process of order p, and we write ARP. Now here one difficulty arises regarding the analysis. So we develop this model, autoregressive model, where the regressors zt minus 1, zt minus 2, zt minus p, these are random components, whereas the value zt is assumed to be fixed. So this is a technical difficulty in this autoregressive process. So now let us consider an autoregressive model of order p, and that is zt equal to phi1 zt minus 1 plus phi2 zt minus 2 plus up to phi p zt minus p. Now if we take here zt minus phi1 b zt, phi2 b square zt plus phi p b to the power p zt equal to 80. This is b is the backward shift operator. Now if we zt taking common, so this will be 1 minus phi1b minus phi2b square up to minus phi p b to the power p zt equal to 80. Now so phi b zt equal to 80, where phi b equal to this 1 minus phi1b minus phi2b square up to minus phi p b to the power p. Now zt, this is equal to 1 by phi b into 80, that means phi b inverse 80. So that is equivalent to psi b 80, where psi b equal to phi b inverse. Now this is the representation of one autoregressive model of order p. Now here the output zt forms a linear filter using the transfer function phi inverse b or psi b, where input is the white noise. That means a white noise process having the input is now transformed into the output zt by means of this linear filter, that is phi inverse b or psi b. Now in particular we can use p equal to 1 or p equal to 2. We get autoregressive model of 1 and autoregressive model of order 2 as zt equal to phi 1 zt minus 1 plus 80, zt equal to phi 1 zt minus 1 plus phi 2 zt minus 2 plus 80. So here in this case we get the autoregressive models of order 1 and 2 respectively. So now consider a moving average process. So in this moving average process, the zt is expressed in terms of the white noise process. That means zt is equal to 80 minus theta 1 80 minus 1 minus theta 2 80 minus 2 minus up to so on minus theta q 80 minus q, where there are the q lags in the moving average, and minus theta 1 minus theta 2 minus theta q are finite set of weight parameters. And the AT is the white noise process with zero mean and constant variance sigma square. So this is known as the moving average process of order Q. So now let us see here. This moving average process can also be written in the form Zt equal to theta b into At. And in particular, if you use p equal to 1 and p equal to 2, we get MA1 model as Zt bar equal to At minus theta 1 At minus 1, and MA2 model as Zt equal to At minus theta 1 At minus 1 plus theta 2 A T minus 2. So these are the moving average models of order 1 and 2. So now consider the combination of both a autoregressive and a moving average process. So we form a ARMA PQ process, ARMA PQ process, in which we combine a autoregressive process model of order P and moving average process of order Q. Now, in this ARMA PQ model, the Zt we write as Zt equal to phi 1 Zt minus 1 plus phi 2 Zt minus 2 plus phi p Zt minus p plus At minus then theta 1 At minus 1 minus theta 2 At minus 2 minus up to so on theta q At minus q. Now on simplification we can get here that phi b Zt equal to theta b At. So this is called as the mixed ARMA process of order PQ. Now if we take Q equal to 0, it reduces to a autoregressive process of order P. If we take P equal to 0, it reduces to a moving average process of order Q. Now so ARMA PQ process is a generalization of an autoregressive process and also a moving average process. So now in particular, if we set P equal to 1 and Q equal to 1, so ARMA 1 process is Zt equal to phi 1 Zt minus 1 plus At minus theta 1 At minus 1. So now let us consider a general ARMAQ process as Zt equal to theta b by phi b into At, where theta b equal to 1 minus theta 1b minus theta 2b square minus up to so on theta q b to the power q, and phi b equal to 1 minus phi 1b minus phi 2b square up to minus phi p b to the power p. So these are two polynomials. One is theta b and phi b. They are polynomials in B. And here the input is the white noise At and the output is Zt, the value of the time series at time t. So now we have Zt equal to Zt bar, that is equal to Zt minus mu. So that means if time series values are corrected from there, whereas means for a stationary time series we take expectation of Zt equal to mu, that is independent of t. So we can write the original process as this: Zt equal to phi 1 Zt minus 1 plus phi 2 Zt minus 2 plus phi p Zt minus p plus theta b At, and we can simplify this and write the phi b Zt equal to theta 0 plus theta b into At. So phi b and theta b are the polynomials of B. So now we have considered the autoregressive process of order P and then moving average process of order Q, and combining these two we have an autoregressive moving average process of order P and Q. So in short we write ARMA within bracket PQ. Now thank you all for enjoying the lecture.